Hello and welcome back to Brackers Productions. In the last episode we fought a legion of Gand and Rhodians, and now we're on Goto's yacht. No, not Rhodians, Juros. My apologies. I don't know how Atten didn't get poisoned there, but never mind. Right. Upload programs. Okay, yay. Oh, hello everyone. Alright, let's do that, then a shock arm. Shield. Atten doesn't have a shield. Let's get him. Guess just a standard energy shield.
I hear you.
Okay, get in range. Master snipers. Okay, disengage. Do that instead. Ah! Hello, you little bastard. There we go. Good thing T3 shield is a bit OP.
Let's settle this. More where that came from. Time to take you down.
Atten's not doing a lot of damage with that, is he? 6.
More where that came from.
0, 1.
Okay, I don't want to go this way yet. Now these are containment cells. They should be shut down. Yep, okay, there's a utility droid in there. Nothing in here. Okay. Hello. Cover access codes to the turret system. Okay. Let's try going back to the computer and see if we can access it. Because there's a lot of turrets on this ship. I'm pretty sure. Okay, turret defense. Overload? I'm assuming that blows them up. Ah, more of them. Don't know why I picked the one at the back. It will do, I guess. It's a good thing the shock arm's good because these guys have a lot of health.
Time to take you down to size.
You know, that and only doing 6 damage per sniper shot. There must be a better gun I can give him. I'll have a look after this. Nice. But his combo seems to be doing pretty well. TT's really good at all this security and computer stuff, so right. I'm just going to check out him. 1 second. Okay, I've given him the a nasty blaster. I'm going to see how he gets on with that. Okay, we have another computer. Upgrade their algorithms. No thanks. Oh, That's a lot of droids. They're active. But how? Yeah, I thought we overloaded them.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. Say the word.
Okay, we're doing 9 damage with the Master Blaster. Not bad. Better than 6. Oh wow, he did a bit of damage there.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
But luckily, T3 has regen.
0, 1.
Okay, they're all attacking each other. Right, let's just sit here and watch, I guess. Wow, they are shredding. Okay, I think we should assist here. Why is one of them shielded? We have to keep putting this on.
Say the word. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Here we go, we found the exile. Woo. I love how there's just like no words there, it was just... Oh, there he is. Okay, are they gonna follow us now? I guess. Switch containment cells. Switch docking hatch seal. Okay. Alright, well. We might as well explore the rest of the ship anyway, and hopefully we should get through it a bit faster now that we've got character back. Space cheeses, right. And blah blah blah. I'm gonna level up Atten, and then we're gonna explore the rest of the ship. Okay, let's go. It's time. Oh, look how quickly we are shredding through these guys. That's much better. I think I am going to need the improved energy resistance for sure. I'm assuming there's meant to be someone in that containment cell, but it doesn't look like there is. Ah, nothing droid. And reset, okay. And a lab station, finally! Right. I said that last episode, so I'm going to do it now. I'm going to try and make some med packs. Okay, I couldn't make any med packs because my treat injury skill is too low. Well, I can make the basic ones, but not like advanced med packs. And stuff like that, so I just made some grenades instead. Some ion grenades and some sonic grenades. Oh, a high security door. What's in here? Ah, a workbench. And some loot. Amazing. Okay, and we're here? Oh, that looks cool. Right. Okay, nothing useful out of that, really. Okay, let's use this command console. Restricted to bridge, okay. We have to go to the bridge, it seems. Oh, more loot. Not bad, not bad. A life support pack, brilliant. We're going to need all the supplies we can get for the upcoming battles after this yacht. Right, okay. So we've explored most of the ship. But we need to go into this area where the main turrets are. Sorry, I'm just getting melee range. Okay, put a shield on here.
More where that came from.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Although Atten nearly died. Oh, hello. Goto droid heavy guard. That's a fire suppression unit that's trying to freeze us. Atten really wants to get in range of it. Alright, that's done.
They have gotten farther than I calculated. They are very resourceful. But they shall go no farther. Deploy the guard droids. Raise the force fields. We will trap them within the ship. Activate the mines. Let Let us see how far they get now.
Ah. Deadly mines. But I have good demolitions. Okay, pause. Let's master speed. Some battle meditation going. Excellent. Now don't run into the mines at. Oh. Okay. We have access to the minefield, which we should be able to control from this console, I hope. Minefield. That didn't do anything. Okay, I've shut down the minefield now. Apparently it's still active unless there's mines somewhere else. Shall I see what happens if I walk through? Yeah, it hurts. What? Okay. Right, let's save here, because I think this is where all the masses of droids are. Yep, there they all are. Ah.
I suggest you surrender. Your ship and your lives are...
Okay. Pause. Let's bait them out here. This is what the ion grenades are for. Right. Just chuck every single one. Go away. Right, we're going to have to play this carefully. Guess to try and bait them out one at a time. No, don't go into running mode. Very nice. Okay, that was very close. And we got a level up. Which we haven't had one in ages. Why doesn't the minefield do anything? Shut it down. Right, let's make Anne run through it.
Wait here. I hear you. Just
So while I make out and run through this, I'm recording this after finding out that the news that the Kotor remake has
I
been
hear you.
indefinitely suspended. which is a real crying shame. They fired
hear
2
you.
directors at Aspyr, and it just looks like it's barely even made it to production.
I hear you.
Or finished pre-production, sorry, should I say.
Just say the word.
Yeah, apparently they showed some sort of like
Just say
small
the
tech
word.
demo, and it just wasn't good enough, I guess, for Disney? I'd assume? But feel free to correct me on that in the comments. That's not true.
I hear you.
But yeah, a real shame. These games are absolutely fantastic. So, to know it's not getting the justice it deserves. Well, I'd rather they take their time with it, to be fair. And rush out something crap that isn't going to do it the justice. So yeah, hopefully a good thing, but it just means we're gonna have to wait even longer for a remake. I mean, what? These games came out in early 2000s, and it's just taken this long to do a good remake. It's just a shame. A real shame. But we can still appreciate the originals, just as I am. Right, I'm going to level up before we go through this door and save. So, level up. Attributes. Okay, I guess we put another one into Dex. Do we want Constitution? Yeah, I might go Constitution actually. Gives us a +3, and we can get better implants. I think implants... You know, they're not, like, crucial, but I think they're really helpful for us in this run. Skills, it doesn't really matter. Probably repair. And I guess demolitions. Okay, feats. Again, we don't really need heavy armor proficiency. We have maxed out blaster pistol. Could do advanced Jedi defense, but I think what we were going to do instead was we were going to start going into precise shot, weren't we? We could regenerate force points, but now that we've leveled up enough, I don't think we actually need it. So yeah, we're going into precise shot, it looks like. Which increases damage done with range weapons by +1. And a -2 penalty to any attempt to deflect the blaster bolt. Blaster bolt. I cannot speak today. Alright, we're going down the precise shot route. Which will give us even more damage. Okay, we are running out of powers that we could pick. We still have stuff like Force Barrier, I suppose. Okay, I think Master Energy Resistance, honestly. Mind you, Force Barrier is not too bad. Protects you from melee attacks. And we have Force Armor, don't we? Yep. And then we have... What's the one? Force Immunity. Here we go. Okay, maybe we should start going Force Barrier. Because when we come up against Sith later, the lightsaber's going to do, you know, these slashing attacks. So let's go Force Barrier. Okay, and then save. Alright, here we go. We're at the bridge.
More visitors? I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Donos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kramer.
Haha. Whoops, didn't mean to see force out. My companions are doing well enough on their own. Okay, I think I've turned off. I'm pretty sure I've turned off the power to the door to the Ebon Hawk, so we can go back to Nashida. Come on. Oh, my skill's too low. Okay. Go T3. What? Okay. Access code droid controller. Force focusing visor and 4 frags. Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do with the droid command. Okay, they're all disabled. Let's get out of here. Hi guys. Why aren't you activating the mines?
More where that came from.
Taking quite a bit of damage here.
Everyone down.
Just so on this way to have deflection. Yeah, we've lost our speed. Okay, let's do it again, and then let's get an energy resistance up.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Oh, hello guys. I'm gonna save.
Mechana creve mopa. Tamasuna ramga ma churchane. Anta scream sochi. Norcha hereme chok windido.
Not again.
Kavadumpe masuraku kopayi botenya tachimorota kamsa javaskobo subjob rich.
Ladies, what you need is a man who understands the two of you and understands your needs.
Kawanabota tagwa kankadiwa yutaka alwanji tahupo botenya go jucho picha gwem tabani sochu norotoga proto lala shishi juba
I was kind of hoping that mating with scruffy humans might have been the first on that list.
tahupo botenya go jucho picha gwem tabani sochu norotoga proto lala shishi juba dosa jibacha.
Run? I didn't run from you two shuttas last time, and this time I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
Okay. We need a melee shield for this one. So let's activate. Back up a bit. Pause. Master speed, and then we'll do battle rotation. Should be able to rinse them both. Ha! Wow, okay. We are pretty strong. Twilight spinning blades, okay. I was hoping for some better loot, but never mind. Right, oh, hello. Get the fisherman first. I knew we wouldn't be able to escape these guys. Where are my companions? What are you doing over there? Yep, I win. Where are they going? Whatever they're doing, they're dropping my frames. Right.
Let's settle this. More where that came from. More where that came from.
There we go. Let me guess, there's more around here. Nope. Alright, looks like we're out.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey. I'm afraid I do not. As I indicated, it will also serve as an. I cannot harm you. Pray that you do not prove yourself otherwise.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read. both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you. I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know. He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding. No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long. We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know. What I can tell you... Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something. That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength. There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war. Very well. Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one... Very well. I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we face. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not... And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them. No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, And though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say. It provides no comfort. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed. But we have spoken enough, I think, and words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This form you may have already seen much of during the Mandalorian Wars, but it is fitting to speak using elements of the past, I think. Ataru is the name given to the movements of this form. Though it is aggressive, it is focused, and its best use is in combat against a single opponent. This form is somewhat less useful in deflecting blaster shots. Use it when dealing with opponents in close combat, not against a battalion firing heavy blasters at you. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Absolutely amazing character, says Kyle. One of the only Jedi who would admit that the Jedi Order can actually sometimes be wrong. That's why I love this game. Even though the Jedi are seen to be good, they're not all what they seem to be, and they make mistakes. They don't look at... oh, hello. They don't look at what the dark side may have to offer. And they're too strict and rigid in their beliefs. The Last Jedi nearly had it with Luke, but it just wasn't written very well. Which was a shame. Right. This is going to be very interesting, fighting these three. But let's save. Can I put a shield on? Can I get my companions? Yes, I can. Just gonna level them up quick.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Everyone down!
Whoa, Kreia.
Failing, master.
More where that came from.
You can't give Kreia a lightsaber. I don't know why she's still got a vibro blade. But we're in combat, so we can't equip it yet. Right, let's give Kreia a lightsaber. Oh, look at that. Is that red or orange? Looks pretty cool. Right, now hopefully we get a... Actually, let's talk to Voga about the fuel for Telos.
Kavadumpe Masuraku Herino
Jik ulga kilebo. Dobra kinun chubagat wikile Johnny. Watagrito gjimu. Chichiskabula. Tapichayu. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulira. Dobra kinun
2,000 credits, not bad.
You interrupted. What? Fine. Now that fast I can do.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, let's put back to refugee sector and just make sure that that family can get out. Oh, okay, it's been sabotaged. Ah, hello again, guys. You want to get owned again, do you?
Unnecessary, annoying recitation.
More where that came from.
Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master. Systems failing, master.
Okay, the rest of the sector looks clear. Right, I'm gonna go to the refugee sector, and I'll just cut. Okay, it looks like the quests have just auto-completed. You don't have to talk to them again, so... Yay, let's go back to the Ebon Hawk. And then I'll probably end it there. We have done a lot this episode. And now we've completed all the planets, so we will be heading... So as Zedskayar said, we're going to be heading to Dantooine. It's really annoying the speeders don't repair themselves.
I received an urgent communication for you from Kavar. Return to the camp as soon as possible and I will tell you more. HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
All right then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it. I don't understand why you won't let me take a look.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, but it is obvious you have some skill, however...
I should be able to do something. I will... I dreamt of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand of the Republic. The tattered remnants of our fleet, the largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, and vulnerable. The Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scrap as we fought back. Yet this time there were no reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out-system by Mandalorian scout ships. By the time he arrived, it was too late, and beyond Malachor there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory, the drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares. Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine. You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than...
If I were you...
You fought for no cause other...
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did not...
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Defeat is part of...
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad...
Fine by me.
Wow, that was a lot of dialogue. Alright, so going back to Duxon. I forgot, we haven't seen Kavar yet, have we?
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us, with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do.
He helps me out with repair.
I suppose.
Just ignore it.
I would appreciate that.
Right. I have to say, you are...
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient.
There were a few things from my remote.
I see. Iridonian,
My assistant?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is...
I thought only you...
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it.
Alright, we're on Duxon. And I will leave it there. We achieved a lot in this episode. We're going to go meet Master Kavar in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.